Ellington will get it on first down, and Ellington will pick up 3. Gained
here you see them no huddle. They get going pretty quick.
Sammy Watkins in the backfield. He'll get the ball. He's blasted. Fumble.
Watch how quickly Mingo flashes to the inside. Here's a guy who, if he comes out, is likely a top 10 pick. Extremely athletic, very fast, and John Chick. They saw a flash, 49 timed the snap, and it was a great call. I'm not sure what you can do.
Humphreys will probably get the...
And there is no fix. I think screens, draws, some delayed runs, just something to take the sting off.
Boyd flushed.
Then to pick up the first.
Darrell Smith comes in. Number 40, he's a fullback.
Got up to almost 245 pounds last year. He's played much leaner this year.
He'll keep it again, and there just isn't very much room.
There's just no reason for them to bring any pressure, so this is falling into LSU's hands.
Roderick McDowell comes in as a blocker, and ties Boyd down the middle, complete. Got it.
This was a second read. You can see the first read is the tight end on the outcut forward. That may become a bigger part of the plan for the Clemson Tigers.
Fake to Ellington. Boyd under pressure. Runs away from 3 different tacklers. Gets it.
Those are the type of hits you open up to.
Second and a long 2. Ellington straight ahead, should have the first down.
Ability to catch the ball. This guy really can snatch it.
Ellington, nice cut.
Fumble and the easy score by LSU to get started.
Boyd slipped a tackle inside the 5 to the 1, touchdown.
Watch, he's working one-on-one with the third linebacker to that side, which is Quan Alexander, and that's a great job by Brown. He stayed with it. You never know. You hear the term fit in John Chavis's years in the SEC, which are many. He said this was the best year for top teams.
Clemson will give it to Roderick McDowell, who
better 2 to 3 plays away from having the right to play for the championship.
Boyd on the keeper. Yeah, isn't that something? Yeah. I mean, the SEC is always strong, but this year... Boyd running away from expected pressure.
And he comes up with a big one.
Clemson takes over inside its own 10. Ellington.
Fastest guy they have is Ellington, at least acceleration-wise.
Boyd steps up and throws the pass.
The crowd is booing, but when you drop the head and that's the first thing that hits, they're going to call that.
Here comes the blitz. Flanker screen to Humphreys. Right play against it.
Yes, and develop. We got to give him credit for that as well.
You bet. Boyd held on to the... Boyd throws underneath. Got it to... Let's see if they have an answer for Barkevius Mingo. Ellington, maybe a...
What a big dodge that was for Clemson.
That's a tremendous break for the Tigers, and now they come out and throw.
A guy like Hopkins snatching the ball like that, pretty good deal.
Boyd throws, flanker screen. Humphreys with tremendous speed gets it up to the
second half against Florida. He's become a heck of a middle linebacker, starting to get winded a little bit.
Boyd steps up, and then 3-man rush, and pressure floats it in between. Pass protection has been a concern so far. Boyd called quarterback run. Pick up about 3. We go to Janine.
Injury making the personnel adjustment by Clemson.
Boyd quarterback keeper.
It was certainly towards the offense, but it was Simon grabbing the jersey that actually gets called.
Ellington, boy, did he hit the hole in a hurry. Check it, not in 5. Boyd goes to the shotgun. Fake to Humphreys. Boyd very patient on the run. Kept it
first and reset the downs.
Kalen Davis, number 67, is in at left guard now. So a real shakeup in the offensive line. Honorous community and educational supporters of any bowl game in the country. Ellington burst through the whole
conservative team, but when they got rolling at the end and Mettenberger was tossing it around, you wouldn't have thought that.
Boyd to Ford. He's got the first down at the 20.
Just an equipment issue.
Boyd on the keeper. Makes the first man miss and then is taken down.
It's like against South Carolina. I think this young man would be well serviced by coming back for another year under Chad Morris.
Little swing to Ellington, had him in motion. Ellington up the sideline, close to a first.
Has made a good run after the catch to pick up the first.
What a first half for Boyd, 17 out of 21. Here comes the pressure again. Boyd gets out of it. Avoided the and Kevin Minter, the middle linebacker, in on the stop. Minter now has 12 tackles in the first half.
Well, when you're playing, it can be one of the most explosive in the country, so a big loss for Clemson.
Ellington, the tailback. They run the option, and Boyd lost his footing and went down back.
Doing here is right, and look for pressure and maybe a fade.
Here comes the pressure, and Boyd runs right through it. He is going to be short
at the end of this run. Watch when he clears the offensive line. Right there, he went to make a cut. I'm not sure. He was trying to make a big cut underneath the linebacker, Minter. But if he takes that and bounces it to the outside and races Minter to the first down marker.
Run the ball.
Absolutely. And just make sure you call it right away. Let timeout.
Pressure, and they got him again. Boyd needs
a little more under control. This guy may be a little more slippery than they suspected.
Ellington.
Kind of flat-footed. He's got to make a ton of calls from that middle linebacker spot, but he's come on.
Boyd, quarterback draw. Slow.
Montgomery was a guy who's banged up, so nice to get those bookends back in this game.
Boyd hangs in the pocket down the middle. Clemson takes over at its own 30. Boyd, here comes pressure again. Ball's loose, but it bounces.
Who has been out of commission for a while, back in for the bowl game, and just nobody's blocking. You know, LSU's been able to move up front, has been really hard on Clemson.
And the injury to Gifford Timothy hasn't helped either. Boyd again. Running for his life.
And as quick as they played, I want to see maybe a couple runs right at him, see if we can't slow him down.
Ellington will try just that. Goes off tackle, lost the ball.
His responsibility, which was the blitzing linebacker until it was too late.
3rd and 13. Boyd unloads in a hurry, throws. Been sacked a couple of times, hit several times after he threw. He is just getting hammered. This time they'll give it to McDowell, and McDowell will be 3rd and a yard. Clemson really needs to keep the ball. So they'll go to Boyd, and Boyd will have the first.
I just think sometimes, I'm not sure how many more of these hits I want my quarterback taking. Give it to Ellington or Humphries.
Good protection this time. Then Boyd takes off. Down he goes again.
There, just the ability to dance around and buy some time.
It's a big, big drive here. McDowell.
Good run.
Student body left, and he just won't go down. Here comes pressure. They pick it up. Boyd throws too high. Really?
He expected the receiver 18 right there to the right to continue his route. But even on LSU.
McDowell inside the 10 to the. He said, we're a top 15 team. We want to be top 10 consistently. We got to win games like this. Boyd, quarterback draw. 12th play of the drive coming. Boyd under pressure. He can keep it. Lost his footing and went down at the 8.
Landry in the slot.
Only 7:08 left in the game. Boyd, little swing pass. That's not going to get much.
Of course, that's the fans saying that, not doing it.
And did you see all the yards he has? Boyd, quarterback keeper, is going to have a first.
So far, he has achieved every goal he set out for himself this year. His one goal left to be a first-round pick in the NFL draft, whether that's this year.
It's a non-football move to try to get him to jump. That's a penalty.
What a gift. Flea flicker. Hook and ladder.
Huge first down.
How many times has Taj Boyd had to pick himself up tonight? Now he'll run straight ahead. Get
side.
Taj Boyd has been white hot. Blitz. He rolls and throws. No!
To John Chavis. He brings another blitz. The coverage is there. Quan, and because they've got all the time in the world with those 3 timeouts, they can do whatever they want for Clemson.
Boyd. Second down. It's all on Taj Boyd now. Again, too high. Pressure coming. And down goes Taj Boyd. Boyd taking a lot of time here. Blitz coming. He got away. Taj Boyd throws. Play 97 in this game. You don't think LSU's defense is gassed? Boyd again. Hopkins.
To call that, but that was awfully close to not calling that.
Pass underneath to the long. Got to be one of the great games of his career. Pressure coming again to the
ball with McDowell or Ellington and try to pick up 4 or 5 more yards.
They'll throw the slant inside the 20.